to understand the ground situation better, because we've been hearing about hundreds of hostages who have been taken to Gaza by the Hamas fighters, those who had infiltrated in Israel. And how is the common citizens, taking as far as the current situation is? Let me go across. And we are joined by, at this moment, Mrs. Mayaan Navon. She's joining us. She's mother of 2 children. They are living in Tel Aviv. Ma'am, I want to understand from you at this moment, what is the situation till yesterday? There were continuous air raid sirens which were going across Israel, including Tel Aviv. How is it, and where are you people at this moment taking shelter?
First of all, let me to correct you. You said that 300 Palestinians were dead. In the Palestinian side, it was 300 terrorists who came to attack children, women, elderly. You saw a picture a minute ago of an elderly lady. Her name is Yafa Adar. She's 85 years old. She has nothing to do with this war. They were just kidnapping her from her house. They were entering in people's private house, took kids from 6 months old to 180 and 70 years old. This is the war of an army, organized terrorist army against civilian people. So to say that 300 people from Gaza died, it will not be correct, and I'm sorry for saying that. We are terrified in the moment. We are sitting on shelters. We don't know where the next attack is going to happen. And unfortunately, we understand that there is a huge chaos outside. We are afraid to go out the streets. We understand that there is a lot of terrorists are still inside, penetrated the state of Israel. When the border felt yesterday, the army could not react the way we were supposed to react. And that's why we are people, the civilian, the kids are fighting in their homes. We have no schools in the next few days, and we are sending our force and our prayers to our soldiers that are protecting our homes from those terrorists in Gaza.
Mrs. Navon, at this moment, like you said, it's difficult for people to understand what people would be going through in Israel, having to live in bomb shelters, in bunkers. Are there still active, active fighting which is going on within the border of Israel?
So from my understanding, and I'm a civilian, I'm not some official authority, but at Gaza Strip, there is a Kfar Aza, which is still under attack, and they're still fighting there with the terrorists. Just to give you an idea, a general idea what's happened yesterday, when the rocket started at 6:30 in the morning, families, mothers, fathers, and kids were sitting in the shelters. Into those shelters, the terrorists came in, penetrated their houses, and killed the people in their houses. Some people were killed in their houses. Some people who didn't left the shelter were burned in their houses. And unfortunately, some citizens, we don't know the exact number in the moment. We understand the estimation is around 100, were kidnapped into Gaza. So when you see the videos of a 6-year-old child, Israeli, who were kidnapped by Hamas and treated as a toy and brought as a present to the kids of Hamas, you don't understand the horror of the people in their eyes. You don't understand how you can be human in that kind of situation. As a mother, we don't understand how you can treat a child like that. That's the kind of atmosphere that we're having right now. Golda Meir said it once, that we will have peace with Gaza once they will love their kids more than they hate us. We love our kids. We want to protect them. We want to save them. The Israeli Defense Force called like that, the IDF, because we are protecting our people. We're not looking to attack anyone. We want to keep our borders safe. We want to protect our country and our nation. And this is their time for President Moody, to Prime Minister Moody, to support Israel and the UN to come and help us to solve the hostage situation in the moment, because there are still live kids and women out there. Please help them.
Okay. Prime Minister Modi has already, in fact, announced his support, unwavering support as far as Israel is concerned. Ma'am, in the end, before I let you go, as a mother right now who is, and we are seeing some horrific videos, there is no justification with the kind of violence that has been unleashed. As a mother, and there are so many mothers right now, they have no idea where their children are. So many people have been kidnapped. What goes through people's mind at this moment?
I think that everybody are trying to be optimistic, that in the end of the day, every mother wants to bring her husband, her kids, family, grandmothers back in life to Israel. We are trying to be optimistic, but we know that we are dealing with people, that some of them are not human. And we saw the picture. We saw how they were treating to the bodies that were already dead. We just hope and pray that they will find a sense of humanity inside of them to bring back those women and children alive to Israel.
All right. Thank you so much.